Good morning, traders. Welcome to the DAS Trader Morning Call video for Wednesday, December 23rd. Well, we did have a nice little push towards the end of the day. Therefore, I'm going to title this video as the Santa Claus rally is confirmed, but with caution. And what do I mean by that? I mean the transports, the Russell, continue to lag, although it did have a move higher. And I do think that we might get a rally in the Russell 2000 index and in the components of that makes up the Russell 2000. And the reason why is that Russell is coming into some seasonal strength. We haven't seen that yet, but it is coming into some seasonal strength, and tax selling is pretty much over for the bulk of it. Obviously, you could sell stocks up until the last couple days of the year, but the big players are pretty much done. I think that's going to alleviate some pressure and push the Russell up, which is also going to help our Santa Claus rally. Again, but with caution. Just keep that in mind. So what do we have here on the board? Let's take a look at the spiders. We had this beautiful bull flag pattern, right? But we also had this M formation, if you remember, right? And we broke that neckline, right? But, however, we're back above it inside this lower trend line area. Let me just get that. Excuse me. Let me get a better. Here we go. We're back above this area, and we had a nice outside day from the previous day. Puts us back in here. So I really think that the target's going to be this area here, which would put us into this bull flag channel. And let's see if we can get to this target, and if not, break out higher, okay? So right now, I'm looking for a target from here between now and the end of the year. And then, obviously, we overshoot. That's even great. And then that would put us into the new year. Now, getting into the new year, that's a whole other video I will put out for you guys next week. The transports, as you can see, really, really nasty looking chart, but we did get, again, let me... sorry about that, guys. Let me get the arrow. And as you can see here, we had another outside day from the previous day, which would at least put us, I'm thinking if we can get a little bit of a rally, maybe we get back up in here before we start to sell off again. Now, I'm really looking for some sort of a bull flag pattern. Bear flag pattern, I apologize, that when we get back up into this area here and then we just sell down going into 2016. That's what it looks like right now. So nothing bullish about this chart at all. Still giving us market divergence. So let me show you, take a look at the IWM, which would give us that M formation, if you can see that. I wrote that here. Let me just put that in here. You can see that M formation. Here's your neckline. We did break through that, right? So now what does that do? That puts us back testing really that little area here, just that little bear flag pattern really looks like, right? So if I take the arrow, you could just see that really is just a bear flag, right? And looking for a break lower. Again, not a good looking chart here. You could see that what we've had, we had this big move lower. Now we have this M formation creating a bear flag, but that's okay. That bear flag will kind of put us back up to here. That'll help us with the Santa Claus rally. And again, the reason why I'm saying use caution, because the main leaders look terrible. Look absolutely terrible. Diamonds, here's that that bull flag that we were looking for. Remember, we do have this M formation, which is that bearish pattern still intact, right? We did break it ever so slightly, but we're back into this bull flag. So now this bull flag is still out there. I'm still going to confirm this as a bull flag, but we haven't broken out of the bull flag yet. So that means there's still no confirmation. We need to really get above here to confirm this bull flag pattern is still valid, okay? As of right now, it's just a pattern, but it has not triggered yet, okay? So let's take a look at the other indexes. Take a look, lastly, is the Qs. And as you can see here, we do have that same bull flag pattern, but also within, right? Within is, again, that M formation, right? With the neckline right here. This has not broken down. So we have two patterns. We have some divergence here. We have a bullish pattern and a bearish pattern still within. So we could still have that Santa Claus rally, have that target up in this area before we start to break down again. Or we can break to the upside. So we don't know, but for me, as of right now, I'm calling that Santa Claus rally. I'm confirming it with a nice outside day from the previous day's trade, and then we're going to look for a target up here. That should put us into late next week. That would be probably New Year's Eve, and then we'll take a look at what happens going into next week. I'm going to put out a bigger video, long-term video for 2016 sometime next week. Keep an eye out for that, okay? Guys, I want to wish everybody, all you traders out there, a happy holidays. And be safe out there. Next video will be Monday the 28th. Okay. Again, happy holidays to you and your family.